show y'all the secret. So I got this chum cloud, and I got some fish food in here, a little bit of water, and I'm at the first tower. So throw some chum in, and since the water's moving pretty fast, I'm gonna let it kind of float towards the tower. See which way it's floating. In there. All right. Hello y'all. Hey, it's your boy Floyd with On the Real Fishing. Hey man, I've been out for a little while, man. I had some engine problems. Well, actually not engine problems, but I had some electrical problems on the boat. So it took me a while to get that fixed. And then but now I got it back. So we're on the water once again. So yeah, man, so we're getting ready to head out to the usual spot we launched from was Williams, and then this time we're gonna do some tower fishing. So I'm gonna hit as many towers as I can. I also got a Sabiki rig that I'll show y'all later. So and then at the towers, I'm gonna see if I can get some greenbacks or pinfish, that type of stuff. I do have some shrimp on board as well, and then we may mess around with some artificials. Right now the weather's pretty good. There is supposed to be some showers coming in, kind of afternoon showers, but that's typical of Florida, Tampa Bay area. So I predict we probably got about 3-4 hours to make something happen. So yeah, it should be a good day. So right now we're cruising out, getting ready to speed out to the first tower, and so I will let you guys know when I get there. And then just real quick, just to go over setup, just a 10-pound braid with this is 20-pound leader. I have a split shot on this one and a circle hook. So when you guys are doing your inshore fishing, go as light as possible, right? The less the better, because you want to basically make your bait presentation look as natural as possible in the water. So when you put in too much weight, too many swivels and that type of thing, the fish can see that stuff, right? And so you're gonna get less bites doing it that way. So, and also I got another hook I bought. It's from a local company out of Tampa. So I'll show y'all that hook, and we'll try it out. Matter of fact, let me do this. I got one in my pocket. So this is Tampa Bay Fishing Channel. So try to support local people. So BFC, these are weighted hooks, fairly light. So you want to go as light as possible on these. And we'll see how it goes. So I'll let you know how that hook goes. And then, like I said, we're gonna get on the water, we're gonna have some fun, and we're gonna go fishing. Okay, we're getting some pinfish. So I'm gonna try this a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna keep, maybe if I get 5 or 6 of these, it'd be great. Okay, what's this? Yeah, that's a, okay, this is a good little spot then. All right, got a little red on. Very nice, good, decent size too, actually. Decent size. All right, little red. Okay, swallowed it all the way. Like he swallowed it. Beautiful fish. Got one spot here, the one on the other side. All right, so for y'all information, redfish got to be 18 to 27. So this is probably about, I'll give it like maybe 13. So, all right, we're gonna release him and get back at it. Sheephead this time. Got a sheephead on, y'all. Yeah, I didn't expect to get a sheepy over here. So this one is probably about, it's a small one. Side hooked in the mouth there. He's probably, I'm gonna give him like 10. So I'm gonna throw him back. But nice colors, man, nice yellow colors and everything. So we're gonna keep going. Yeah, I got a sheephead on, a little small one, but hey man, the day started off kind of slow, man, so I'm just happy to get this one. Get a release on him. All right, baby, go ahead and grow a little bigger. Hey y'all, just to give y'all an update on how it's going. We caught a red, we caught a sheephead, and we caught a catfish. So it's been a little rough. Not gonna lie to y'all, but we're going to the next spot. We're gonna see what we can get on, and then we're gonna keep going. So I got about maybe 2 more hours to make it happen. All right, y'all. See a quick update. So the water is really rough out here. So I'm gonna go back to the river. I did catch a trout at this tower here, but it took me a lot to kind of stay stable here, so I'm gonna move back into the river, and then we're gonna go for even in the river I can probably go after some trout there and maybe some snook. So we're gonna try that. So overall, the day was rough with the weather coming in. As you can see, it's overcast, and there's some thunderstorms coming in about an hour or so. So I got to hurry up and make this happen. So remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe to Own the Real Fishing. You know what it is. Let's go. All right, y'all. So yeah, this was one of those rough days, man. The water was real rough, and I'm still out here, but it's rough. And then what happens is my trolling motor fights hard to stay in place. And then I think I mentioned earlier today, I had my boat been out for a while, so I had a little bit more trouble with the battery. But you know, I brought my emergency jump charger, so that got me back running. So you know, but it's a day on the water, man. But yeah, it's rough. Show you how the seas look, you know, and trying to stay in position. And there was supposed to be storms today, but really nothing happened yet. Probably be later on. So I'm gonna go back to the boat ramp area, and then I got the crab traps that I'm gonna see what's in there, and then I may, depending on my mood, I may try a little bit more. Found some new spots. Was kind of interesting, so I'll point those out in the video. And yeah, overall good. So yeah, fishing is it's not always glamorous, but you know, I really enjoy it. You know, I really do. So and I hope you guys enjoy my videos and everything too. So you know, anything that I can share with you guys, I will. But at least I didn't get skunked, right? So I caught about 5-6 fish today. None of them were keepers. So it was 2 red drum, a couple mango snappers, and then I sabiki for some pinfish, caught a catfish. And then I'm gonna go back, like I said, to the ramp and get the crab traps, and then I may try again. So remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe to Own the Real Fishing, baby. Let's go. All right, y'all. So let me just give y'all the conclusion of the day. So I caught no crabs, so that was one thing, which was disappointing. But I caught, you know, 5-6 fish, and then I also tried out these these hooks, which are like weighted hooks, and it's from a local company, Tampa Bay Fishing Channel, and then I guess it's BFC. So if anybody, you know, the owner or anybody else who have used these, let me know. You know, how these work. I can't really give them like a grade, but I did get a nice slam on a snapper with these. So you know, like I said, overall I want to support local companies, and I'm going to try them again. So if anybody's used these before, comment. You know, put your comments in, you know, provide any tips to me or anybody else who's watching the channel. If you're the owner, of course, chime in and let us know if you have any tutorials or anything about your product here. And you know, we'll see how it goes. So, like I said, overall mediocre day, but you know, I'm committed to posting my fishing journeys regardless of the outcome. You know, after all, it's called On the Real Fishing, right? So the reason I named that is because, you know, I want to keep it real, right? Some days are great days, some days are not so great days, right? So, but this one's okay, right? So remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe to Own the Real Fishing. Let's go.